Alright, everything seems to be okay. Everyone can hear me okay? And, So, by the time X3 came out, the PlayStation was already out. Nintendo 64 was on the way. So, it was a difficult game to find. I had to rent it at first, and I had to get a copy of the cartridge at a used store. They made a PlayStation version of it later, and a PC version as well, that had altered music and cutscenes, intro cutscenes done for every stage that were animated. But the change in the music and changes they made to the way it controlled really made the PlayStation version actually play worse than the Super Nintendo version did. It's a shame, but yeah, it's hard to get a copy of the Super Nintendo version, so it's nice to have these collections for that reason. I think this one was a little rushed out the door, so some of the enemy AI is not as good as it is in X2. But we'll see. There's a lot of different ways to get through this game, and the path I'm going to take makes it so that we do not get Zero does not get injured when we don't get his saber, which is incredibly overpowered in this game. It's like the Shoryuken and the Hadoken. It's a near one-hit kill on every boss in the game. But like I said, we're going to avoid doing that in favor of trying to keep Zero from getting hurt. And we're going to try and take out Bit and Bite before they... we're going to try and kill them with their weaknesses so they don't attack us in the final stage. But this game involves a villain named Dr. Doppler, who's taking over Sigma's Maverick forces. Using his neurocomputer, Dr. Doppler has been able to suppress any abnormal behavior in the Reploids and prevent them from going berserk. Many of the most advanced Reploids have gathered near their new mentor and founded Doppler Town, a perfect utopian community. With Dr. Doppler guiding them, the world seemed ready to enter a new golden age. After a few months, the Mavericks who were supposed to have been neutralized by the neurocomputer suddenly appeared and began to riot. At Maverick Hunter headquarters, all the intelligence indicated that Dr. Doppler was the mastermind behind the invasion. Soon the call went out to X and Zero to destroy the invading Mavericks and to bring Dr. Doppler to justice. Maverick Hunter X and Zero, dispatch! A few hours later, emergency contact was made by the headquarters of Maverick Hunter. This is the headquarters of Maverick Hunter. We are under attack from the Doppler force. All units return to base immediately and return fire. X, I'll clear out the enemies here. You go ahead and deal with the ones inside. Mac, where have you been? You're far too trusting, X. I'm now a member of Dr. Doppler's army. You'll make a fine addition to our forces once you've been shown the true destiny of the Reploid race. Alright, so we get to play Zero here. So you can charge him up 3 times here. And you see he gets a final strike here with the sword there. So the sword kills anything, even bosses, in one hit. So they don't let you take him into boss fights, but you can call him during the level to help you out. But if he gets killed during a level, he's permanently removed from the game. But what's interesting is, in the final stages, if you have Zero fight one of the bosses, strangely enough, it lets you go in and fight that mini boss with Zero. When Zero beats that boss, it injures him slightly, and X shows up and takes the Z Saber. And you have that for the final boss fights, which lets you kill them in one hit. Are you okay, X? Thanks, Zero, I'm okay. I'll check around headquarters again. Be on your guard, X. Alright, so we have the boss here for this intro stage, Mao the Giant. Kind of similar to the first stage boss from X2. So we're just gonna make quick work of him there. I think this game came out. I was freshman year of high school. Yeah, that sounds about right. Looks like we swept most of the enemies out of here. I'll go check on back and check on headquarters. Call me if you need me. Not good times in my life, unfortunately. Freshman year was hard. Well, how's everyone doing? I don't see anyone watching. I suppose a good place as any to start is Blizzard Buffalo. We've got Blast Hornet, Blizzard Buffalo, Gravity Beetle, Toxic Seahorse, Neon Tiger, Tunnel Rhino, Crush Crayfish, and Volt Catfish. So this game has, in addition to the armor upgrades and the sub-tanks and the health upgrades, they also included a number of alternate armor upgrades you can pick up. But you can only have one of them at a time that enhance your existing upgrades. In addition to this, there's also special ride armors you can unlock, 4 of them. I'm actually going to avoid the alternate armor upgrades, and you'll find out why later. So these rooms are arenas to fight the optional, not optional, the sort of X-Hunter-like bosses in this game. They're not optional. They'll show up after we beat 3 Mavericks. Bit and Bite. If you don't kill Bit and Bite with their actual weakness, they show up again later in the final stages and combine to create a really rather nasty boss. Their replacement, if you do kill them, is pretty bad too, though. What's interesting here is there's a hidden spot down here. The reason why is after a certain point, Vile starts placing capsules in these stages. Vile is back in this game, and if you confront him here and defeat him with his weakness, you don't have to fight him in the later Dr. Doppler stages. I'm going to come back and get that E-Tank in a second, but we don't have what we need for it yet. Now we do. Because these are the boots. So these boots work much the same as the ones in X2, except we can now dash straight up in addition to being able to air dash left and right. Acquiring them certainly makes Blizzard Buffalo a good first choice. And I was momentarily forgetting just how fragile I am right there. Alright, there we go. The heart tank in this stage, we need, I think, Tunnel Rhino's weapon to get. Can't recall. Let me see here. Anyway. Yeah, very fragile right now. Without the armor. Ow, ow, ow. Now let's start filling up that sub-tank. This is implied to be the same highway stage from the first game. Just frozen over. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take on Blizzard Buffalo here. He's not too bright. He's mostly just going to charge at us. Occasionally he'll shoot beams of ice at us. Again, it's just a matter of dodging back and forth, chasing him, you know, being chased across the room. There's a way to lock him into a single pattern, where he just kind of sits in the corner and doesn't do anything, but I don't remember how to do it. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do Toxic Seahorse now. Alright, so this one is a fairly easy one to find. It's kind of obvious there was something up here, but that was welcome, you know. They didn't hide it very well. another room for fighting Bitter Bite. Again, they don't start attacking us yet. Hi, James L. Cameron. It's a shame you only just started. I've been meaning to catch one of your streams, but it's 12 a.m. over here in Australia at the moment. Ah, okay. Very sleepy. Yeah, I imagine. I couldn't sleep, so I just started doing this around midnight. I'll be back later. I'll be playing throughout the day, so it'll be nice to see you. I'm certainly happy to have you. Just set it to notify you, and yeah, I'm planning on doing this afternoon. So probably, I'm not sure what time it'll be for you, but in about oh, Zeph! Yeah. Zeph 101. I know you, yeah. Good to see you. Okay. Yeah, I usually stream about 3 hours before Jason does. So, you know, I'm not sure what time that is in Australia, but my usual time is so I'm going to be playing Shattered Lands, Dungeons & Dragons Dark Sun Shattered Lands, sort of a predecessor to Baldur's Gate in terms of how it plays. We're going to be playing that in about 10 hours. Yeah, I think about 9 a.m., yeah. Yeah, but basically the pain in my abdomen has been keeping me up, so what else am I going to do? I'm going to take a break from this actually around about 2 hours and see if the pharmacy's open, and I'll try and get some more Tylenol because I ran out. Alright, so we're going into Toxic Seahorse here. No, it's alright, I'll live with it. I have to assume that this is going to heal at some point. So we don't get to see most of his attacks as long as we keep freezing him. So this can be a tough fight. Regardless. Just because of those... If he gets off one of these things, it does tend to chase you around the room. Ugh. So people have mixed opinions of this game because again, I think it was a little bit rushed. The AI is a little nasty, a little unpolished, but it's still one of my favorite games in the series. There's a lot of secrets hidden in it, plenty to do. The designs were fun. It was a good closeout for the Super Nintendo era. But yeah, look up prices for a Mega Man X3 cart, and if it's not a repro, if it's the real thing, it's expensive. But yeah, like I said, when I'm done with this game, I think I'm going to take a break and come back at 5 p.m. Like I said, 9 or 10 a.m. your time there in Australia. And we'll pull out Dungeons & Dragons Dark Sun Shattered Lands again. We're on our 3rd session of that, so it should be fun.
He is the Maverick Hunter I failed to catch last time. I had no idea he is so powerful. Bit and bite.
So this is Dr. Doppler's lair. We can see bit and bite here.
Bring that Maverick Hunter to me, alive if possible. Affirmative, Dr. Doppler.
Here comes Vile. Mysterious Maverick. Yeah, it's very clearly Vile. We know who that is.
Alive, Dr. Doppler. You're so kind. Watch your mouth, or I'll put you back where I found you. Even with your enhancements, you are still no match for me.
Hi, Tommy.
Well, thanks for the upgrade, Doctor, but I have a score to settle. And I'll do it my way. Fine, just make sure you do it. I still can't believe that Maverick Hunter defeated my master twice in the past.
Love the beard stroking animation. Don't know why a robot has a beard. Alright, we're going to head into Tunnel Rhino stage now. How's your morning going, Tommy? How's your night going, Zeph? Got a bluesy sort of hard rock theme here in this level. Really love this one, this theme. Again, yeah, it sounds awful in the PlayStation version. Alright, so we need Volt Catfish's power here, and the Charge Arm. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to beat him up and take his lunch monkey. Get some sleep, yeah. It sounds like you're up late. Hopefully I'll see you later. I don't think I'm going to get much sleep, but that's okay. I'm glad you stopped in. So that sub-tank's kind of nice because it's just right out there in the open, not hidden at all. How else do you stroke your beard if you don't have one? Right, yeah, I mean, he clearly had that thing grafted on just so he could have it. Alright, who we got here? Anybody? Alright. So we've got Bit.
Welcome, X. I'm Bit. I have my orders. You are to be destroyed.
Alright, so I'm gonna pull out... Actually, I might use the sub-tank here. I'm gonna pull out Walrus's power, and that is actually one of Bit's 2 weaknesses. This guy is a real headache, but we got him. This Reploid's special abilities are too... No, it can't be. Ah! So yeah, if you don't use his weakness on him, he teleports out and will come back to pester us later. But we got him with his weakness, so... Oh, you have to kill them both with their weakness. If you just kill one with their weakness and then don't kill the other with his weakness, they still come back. Rather annoying, really. Oh, shoot. I forgot, when you kill that thing, it launches another line of drills there. Oh well. Well, Bit's gonna stay dead, thankfully. I don't have to kill him again. I don't think Vile has a lair hidden in this level. So we're not going to fight him quite yet. I think the helmet is up this way, but we need Volt Catfish's power again to get through there. I have a mini-boss coming up here. This thing's a bit of a pain. He's going to try to ram us with that little poker there. And he can knock us off the wall every time he hits. Like that. So it kind of freezes us in place every time he rams into the wall. You just drop. Oh, nice of him dropped an extra life. That'll come in handy. So I'm trying to think. I think this game came out either I was in 8th grade or 9th grade. I don't remember. I just remember it was impossible to find. Everyone was carrying, ready to start stocking Nintendo 64 titles by that point. And of course, we found out the following year they were making the transition to PlayStation rather than Nintendo 64. Alright, so Tunnel Rhino here, he's generally going to just kind of chase us back and forth. He's weak to Toxic Seahorse's weapon. Again, the AI in this game is... it's not that smart for the most part. But it's still pretty... some of these attacks are pretty ruthless. Ah, Sweetwater. Nice thing about the Tornado Fangs is if you fire 2 in a row, they stack and then create like a line of 3 of them. Sort of a neat trick. Alright, we're going to do Volt Catfish next. You have to dash through those lasers, otherwise you get tagged. Oh, that's right, there's a vial capsule down here. Well, I don't have his weakness right now. Either of them. So we're gonna avoid fighting him for now. Oh, my right back up is gone. Lovely. Okay. Maybe I should have gone with my first plan and taken out Neon Tiger first. Because Neon Tiger is one of Vile's weaknesses. But yeah, they increase the damage values in this game a little bit. It's kind of irritating. Things definitely got a lot harder. Volt Catfish is by far the most difficult one to take out without his weakness, by the way. You'll find out why later. You can just spend huge amounts of time completely invulnerable. Massive headache. Alright, I have to have Gravity Beetle's weapon here. And the upgraded gun. So that we'll have to come back and get later. Alright, no bite. Not yet. Alright, so we actually need to have a ride armor in order to crash through the floor here and collect the sub-tank. I have not unlocked them yet. We get them in Blast Hornet stage. You have to collect that one in Blast Hornet stage first. It won't let you get the other ones without the first one. Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to beat Volt Catfish with this much health, but let's see what happens. How many lives do I have? One. What the heck? Okay, let's give it a try. So his damage table's got a little screwed up in the planning of this game, apparently. This was supposed to do far more damage. But, as you can see, it doesn't do much, but at least it'll actually get through his shield, which is something he's going to put up shortly. And it also interrupts his attacks where he starts magnetically drawing you into the walls. See, we can stop him from going invulnerable there. this phase of the fight with normal shot is nearly impossible. Because you can't hit back while he's in that blue mode. The only thing that will interrupt that is the drills. Alright. So, with Volt Catfish out of the way, we're going to do Crush Crayfish. So, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling like making some gumbo here. Laissez les bon temps rouler. I think I need the ride armor to get through there, actually. Oh well. And there's another vial capsule down here. Let's see here. Again, I don't have either of his weaknesses right now. You know, you could say I'm just jealous of Dr. Doppler because I can't grow a proper strokeable goatee like that. I can grow a beard, but... nothing with quite that length. Okay, so this isn't... I think they've intended to put a mini-boss here, but you just blow up that wall. That's all there is. Let me climb the wall here. It's actually a bit of a headache. Alright. Alright. Ah, shoot. I'll try that again. Those little rings he shoots can kind of cause you to drop off the wall. Will hold you in place. Obviously, the biggest danger is that he grabs you with his arm and pulls you in for a hug. We don't want that. Ah, he got us again. He's a hugger. Ah, I keep colliding him when I'm trying to hit him with the attack. This is not going well. There we go. Just barely got him there. I don't think I have any lives left. Alright. Well, we finally made some gumbo. You ever had real raw gumbo? It's kind of nasty. Never sure what you're going to pull out of there. Okay, who's next? So we're gonna do Neon Tiger now. And we have Vile's weakness now, too. And Bite's. One of Bite's weaknesses. This riff here is actually stolen from a Guns N' Roses song. I'm trying to remember which one it was. It was sort of the beginning of Mega Man X's association with Guns N' Roses. Because infamously for the US release of X5, they renamed all the Mavericks with Guns N' Roses band member names. Everyone was just scratching their head going like, huh? What is up with this? Why would they do that? Now that wall we can actually get through with Tunnel Rhino's weapon. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so here's the gun upgrade. Yeah, because it's cool, huh? Okay. Alright, let's see here. Got this little insect-looking thing. So yeah, for the US version of X5, yeah, you'll see they changed all the names of Guns N' Roses members, and well, I think they got kind of tired of being made fun of for that. So for this re-release collection, the anniversary collection, X5 now has the Japanese names restored. You do have to hit that thing in the head, unfortunately, so yeah, it takes a while to knock that creature out. What's everyone's favorite Guns N' Roses song? Are you Welcome to the Jungle person? Oh, Bite's not showing up. Alright. Paradise City? Sweet Child of Mine, November Rain. Alright, now we got Joe Exotic's favorite boss. This is Neon Tiger. He's actually one of the easier bosses in this game, but he becomes ridiculously simple when you have this weapon. You can just lock him into this same pattern and he doesn't even really think. I'm partial to Night Train, actually. I kind of like that song. Axel had quite a set of pipes. This Ray Splasher has a nice little shotgun effect when it goes off. Alright, let's see here. So we got Gravity Beetle next. Basically a companion piece to Boomer Quanger, huh? So he's a rhinoceros beetle, Boomer Quanger was a stag beetle. Did I miss my chance to take out Vile? I'm not sure. I'm trying to think what levels his capsules were in. Let's see here. Can't get that until after I've gotten the right armors. I may have screwed up the order here. Oh well. Is this gonna be Bite? Nope. Okay, maybe he's hiding in Blast Hornet stage. Okay, I can collect this, but I can't use it until I've got the main ride armor. But that's one of the ride armor parts. I'm trying to think. Maybe Vile's hiding down here? Nope. Definitely not. Well, I may have screwed this playthrough up, because we've gone through all this without running into Bite or Vile, and I'm not sure what's... I guess I can't get through there. Alright. Maybe I need Blast Hornet's weapon. Yeah, this isn't going to be embarrassing if I never fight Vile or any of that. Alright. Here comes Gravity Beetle. He mostly just tries to impale you or pull you into a vortex. But, we can keep him from doing any of that by just spraying him with this weapon. He never gets a chance to do anything. Poor guy. Alright. I wonder if we can find Vile in this stage. Alright. I don't think he's... Let's see here. That's one of the armor upgrades. The special upgrades that we don't want. Don't think he's waiting down here either. No. Well, I wonder if I go back into one of the previous levels and... Yeah, let's go fight him this way. There we go. Alright, let's go fight Vile. May have missed out on Bite, but that's okay. Alright, we got both his weapons, both his weaknesses.
You're trapped, X.
Vile? Zero and I destroyed you years ago.
This factory is set to blow in a matter of minutes. Until then, I'll try to keep you busy.
Oh, I ran out. Well, we got his other weakness, too. There he goes.
Don't think this is the end, X. I will haunt you to the day you die.
And we don't actually see him again until X8, so it takes a while for him to haunt us again. And that's it. We got him. And yeah, but yeah, reflecting on it, the 90s were really some of the best and worst times of my life. Alright, let's see here. Maybe we want... There we go. Powered up gravity well. Should take us up here. Now we got the armor. No bite. All right. And like I said, we need the main ride armor here, so I'll have to re-enter this stage again later. I really didn't plan out this route well. That's okay. That's true. There were fewer crazy people in control in the 90s. Although no, that's not entirely true because we had, you know, you had the whole Newt Gingrich thing. Contract with America nonsense. I think that was really the start of where the neoconservative movement just exploded. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Alright, so we have to have Tunnel Rhino's weapon here to collect this. But here's where our ride armor is waiting. Now that we have that, we can use the ride armor upgrades. And you can see it there in our inventory in the bottom. And we got a heart tank up there. Just need to have the boots to get it. Alright, if Bite doesn't spawn here, I don't know what's going on. There he is. Nice to meet you, X. I am Bite. I've been programmed to exterminate you. Alright. So he plants these magnets on the wall which prevent you from grabbing onto the wall. Actually push you towards him. And those punches of his pack a wallop. That's pretty much all he does. No, how can this great power be generated from within such an ancient machine? Well done, X, the victory is yours. You feel like the golden days of video games was in the 90s. I was going to say the 80s in terms of video games, but... Plenty of good ones in the 90s, too. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so... All we have to do is fire these things out, and it just drains his health, no matter where we plant it. We don't even have to aim. Unfortunately, I just got tagged by his little parasitic wasp things. So that's gonna hurt a bit. Okay, so we've completed the 8 Mavericks. Killed off Vile, Bit, and Bite. Any problems, Dr. Kane? I pulled some memory chips from the Mavericks controlled by Dr. Doppler. I analyzed them and found that Dr. Doppler is trying to create a powerful new battle body by collecting the special abilities from the latest breed of Reploids. Battle body? First, I thought Dr. Doppler was trying to create it for himself, but the information indicates that he will not be able to interact with it. So it must be for someone else. Sigma? Could he still be alive? The hidden laboratory has been pinpointed at Point D. All indications are that it is Dr. Doppler's secret lair. You need to get there immediately. On my way. It's time I put an end to Sigma for good. And that is the last time we have ever seen Dr. Kane. He never appears again throughout the rest of the series. I'm guessing he just died of old age. Alright, let's collect a few of the things we missed. Alright, we're gonna hop in the water with the frog attachment here. Oops, I lost it. Okay. Well, that's alright. There we go. Got the kangaroo armor. Okay. So there's two ways to get that. You can either use the frog armor, or you can just power up the Lizard Buffalo's weapon. Alright, we got the powered up catfish, so we can do this. Well, what would you say was the pinnacle of 90s gaming then? What made it the decade? What game stood out to you as the greatest of all time? Because I'm not sure. I guess there's a lot of standouts in the 80s, but, you know, it gave us Mega Man, Street Fighter. Obviously, I think Donkey Kong was 1980, so it's debatable whether that belongs to the 70s or the 80s, but I'd say 80s. Mario. When did Mario 3 come out, you know? Was that 1990 or was that 89? I can't remember. Legend of Zelda is what, 87? Tomb Raider. So this helmet actually gives us maps of the stages and shows us where everything is. Let's see. 3D voice acting, so on. Yes, we're back here again. We want to get that sub-tank. Alright, now we've slammed through that floor. We got our sub-tank. The 80s gave us Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, Phantasy Star. Fallout and Baldur's Gates were, yeah, I mean, that was good stuff. Let's see here. How do I get down here? That was it. Okay. Oh man, I lose my armor when I do that. Can I get it back? There we go. Okay, so I've got all 4 armors now. Alright, got one left here in the Gravity Beetle stage to get, and then we're ready to go. Alright, we're in go mode. I feel like didn't the gold box games kind of set the stage for Baldur's Gate and Fallout though? Ultima and Wizardry and Might and Magic kind of went those places before. Then you had Wasteland and the Bard's Tale games.
X, I couldn't help you. I'll stop the ceiling collapsing. You destroy that junk robot.
If you take too long here, the ceiling does in fact collapse on you.
X, there's an army of powerful mavericks in Dr. Doppler's lab. They've been modified by Dr. Doppler into war machines. Be careful. I'm gonna scout around. I'll catch up later.
I have to have full health for this. Let's not screw this up. I should be able to slide down here. And look at that. Alright, so since we didn't pick up any of the additional armor upgrades, we can get this here. And this gives us the gold armor, which enhances all 4 parts. So for instance, we now have 2 air dashes. Isn't that neat? So if at any point you had picked up one of the additional enhancements, the 4 additional armor enhancements, again, you can only have 1 at a time. You would then be unable to collect that gold armor upgrade that gives you all 4. And you do have to have full health to collect that upgrade. So Tommy, you mentioned Fallout 2. What makes you value that one over Fallout 1? Both good games, but... So instead of fighting Bit and Bite again, we get this. It's a bit of a pain. I think... No, its weakness is the tornado thing. That's right. The That's true. Fallout 2 was a little more fun because you got to do as much exploring as you wished. Okay, we didn't want to blow off his snout there, because that actually makes the room fill up with goo. But that's alright, we'll live. All right, and you know, so it's pretty simple. Have you tried going back to Fallout 76? Have they really turned it into a proper Fallout game now? I'm kind of just fed up with Bethesda at this point that I don't want to play it, but I am kind of curious. Oh, that was fun while it lasted. Got some use out of the frog armor. Forget Bethesda. Okay. So here's where if we pulled out Zero and fought these things with Zero, the last one explodes in his face. And you'd steal his Zero Saber and get to use that on the final boss fight. But we're not going to bother with that. We're just going to let Zero live. If Fallout 5 comes out, you're not going to buy it. Okay. I kind of appreciated that some of the Doom stuff they were doing was kind of fun. Oh. These things climb so slowly. now we have the alternative to fighting Vile again. I don't know what that thing's supposed to be, but now it's dead. Ow, 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 ow. Jeez, okay, alright. Take it easy, take it easy. Yeah, I definitely want to see what Outer Worlds 2 looks like, if that happens. Sadly, that Switch version is apparently not great. Alright. Alright, so we're going to pull out the Parasite Bomb here, which is Blast Hornet's weapon. I'm just being really sloppy right now, I don't care. Oh, he grabbed me. That always hurts. I do think it's kind of funny you can hit him twice with the same drill. Alright, buddy. Do your little fat catfish dance. Alright, here comes Crushed Crayfish again. Let's see if I can do slightly better this time. And not get killed a bunch of times. That would be nice. Alright, made some gumbo that time. I'm gonna save my Toxic Seahorse attack because that is Dr. Doppler's weakness. Poor Gravity Beetle. He just doesn't get to do anything when I'm using that weapon. Alright, is that all 8? That is all 8. So let's go on. We can now fight Dr. Doppler.
Alright, nerd, let's see what you got.
Let's all stroke our beards.
I've been waiting for you, Max. I'm Dr. Doppler. I've been watching your battles closely. Your victories over my men have been most impressive. I need superior Reploids like yourself, X. I offer you the chance to join us. Together we shall build a utopia where the Reploids rule under the watchful eyes of Sigma, our lord and master.
No, wait, Doc. Your schemes end here and now.
Perhaps you are not as smart as I once thought. Prepare to be ripped apart and to be born again as part of the new body of Sigma.
Alright, we don't want to shoot him when he's doing that little field, because then he can regenerate. We want to wait for him to strike, and we can hit him from behind when he does this. But otherwise, if we try to hit him now, it's a bait. He wants us to fuel his health, regenerate his health. That should do it. Alright, we're on to the final stage.
Give me your lunch money. You are strong, X. Strong enough to defeat Sigma.
Doppler, can you talk?
Sigma's true form is that of a computer virus. I was corrupted by him, and I created a horrific new body for him.
Where's the body now?
It's in the underground hangar of this lab. I don't think Sigma has occupied it yet. Don't worry about me. Destroy the body before it is too late. Time is running out.
Thanks, Doc. Alright, here comes Zero.
I'll go ahead and destroy the power generator. X, you go upstairs and destroy Sigma's body.
Alright, so Sigma's gonna go Captain America on us here.
We meet again, X. It was easy to corrupt that fool Doppler. And I would have succeeded if you hadn't interfered. But we are always destined to meet, aren't we? Let the eternal struggle begin.
Yeah, I might need to fill up my E-tanks. This first form is a doozy. I don't know if I can get by with just the one. Alright, here we go. Second form. This one's slow, but it can do a ton of damage. And it's really hard to hit his weak point.
Well done, X, but I have many more forms. Behold the power of this ultimate battle body.
For crying out loud. Getting some lag here, too. It's not firing when I'm pushing the button. Ah! Ultra Magnus Syndrome. Yeah, I guess it's a big battle body now. Okay, what am I gonna do? Well, Yeah. You want to be Captain America. Let's see here. Where's the best place to refill those tanks? Let's try Toxic Seahorse stage. Yeah, I've already picked up everything in this level, dude. I don't need to see the map every time. Yeah, I'm really not sure where the best place is to refill my tanks. I guess it's a start. That didn't even fill up one, did it? Okay. There's gotta be a better place to do this. Yeah, I've already picked up everything on this level. I don't need a map. Well, at least I got one fill out. Well, hey, that's not half bad. I got 2 full tanks. We can work with this. Yeah, you're going after the generator again, just like you did in the second game. Ha! Okay. Yeah, this first form is just, they made it too hard. Ugh. That went terribly. Alright, that's got him. Alright, now we gotta climb. This is not a fun part.
No, it can't be. I can't even defeat you with this magnificent body. There seems to be only one choice now. I'll possess you!
So we have this fun little lava climb. Alright, that's it. Ah, GG. Damn, it's a dead end.
Give up, X. I'll possess your body and rule the whole world. Zero! It's you again.
How do you like that, Sigma? I picked up an anti-Sigma virus program from Doppler and used it on my beam saber. Sorry about the delay, X. I thought the program might be the only thing that would work against Sigma.
My program is disappearing, but someday I will!
X has crushed Sigma's plan once again. But many questions still occupy his mind. Why must humans fight against Reploids? And why must Reploids fight against each other? I don't see a whole lot of humans doing the fighting here. It's mostly just the Reploids.
As X stared at the burning remnants of Doppler's lab, his body trembles from an unknown sorrow. What does fate have in store for me, he wonders. He can only hope that someday Dr. Light's plan for him will finally be revealed. Unknown to X, his destiny has already been decided. To save mankind, he must destroy Zero. But only time will tell when and why.
The government made you miss the ending? Oh, that's a shame. Not much to tell. Zero just pops in and stabs Sigma. He has an antivirus program in his saber, apparently, that kills Sigmas. Well, that was kind of an embarrassing run. I didn't do too well, but
And you.
Okay. It's kind of fun. We can look at some of the products here. I think these came out around the time of X3. Most of them were pretty cheap. Cheaply made, anyway, yeah. These D-Art ones were pretty expensive, I remember that. This thing was expensive, and they didn't make that many of them. Little chibi versions. Capsule figures. Trading cards. I have no idea who this is. Curtis. Schmidt. Yeah. T-shirts. Soundtracks. Comics. That's pretty much it. All right. That's it for now. I'll probably be back this afternoon about 5 o'clock, my Pacific U.S. time. I'm going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Thanks for watching, anybody who's here. All right. Bye-bye.